Welcome to the Appalachian Bearded Feud. Kyle and I are here with Shape the Podcast. I want to introduce Joshua and Anna from Concord University. They are the benefactors, the charity that's benefiting from this event tonight. Why don't you guys tell us a little bit about what your organization does?
Well, we're here to represent the GAP Fund for Concord University, and that is a program that we have available for our students who come into financial hardship and they need a little extra help, whether it be their car is broken down in their commuter and they need help with car repair, or maybe they need some gas money. Sometimes they're in between jobs. We have a lot of first-generation college students, and I'm a first-generation college student as well, so it really warms my heart to be able to help these students in their time of need. There's lots of different needs that they have. We have some non-traditional students who are trying to raise a family and go to school at the same time, so sometimes they need help with childcare. We have students who come from very warm climates and they come to West Virginia and it's cold and they don't have winter clothes, so they need help with buying a winter jacket and things like that. So it really is good to have this extra little support for our students.
That sounds
So
great.
how many people have you helped with this? I mean, do you know numbers?
Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't tell you, but I know that we've awarded around $20,000 this year alone. And the max award per semester is $250. So we want to make sure that we spread the wealth, spread the love.
I was going to say, with that, do you vet each one that comes in?
Yes. So we look at the application, we look at what the needs are. They have to meet certain criteria. They have to have a financial need as well, and then there's certain things that we can't help with, like we can't pay for their cell phone bills, or it's got to be necessities.
So what started this? What created this? Like who said, hey, we should start this GAP for this university?
Well, I believe that this was a little bit before my time, but I think it was done within student affairs, and they noticed that we had students who were dropping out of school because they couldn't afford to get their car fixed, or they had they didn't have gas money if they're in between jobs, and so they would just stop coming to class and they didn't have that extra help. And so we had a lot of people to donate to the GAP Fund because we have so many people within the Concord community that really care about our students. We want to make sure that they can have their basic needs met, and then walk across that stage, get a diploma, and get out there and change their life and change the world.
I think that's the beauty of the fund, is it's really neighbors helping neighbors. That's the way we like to look at it. Is it's helpful not only for those students that benefit, but it really helps donors feel like they're making an impact. They're bridging that gap. So that's why it's called the GAP Fund for somebody. So we all need a little extra help from time to time, and we don't want this to be something that just completely alters a life course for someone.
Sure.
And that's the good part of the fund.
Well, I was going to say, with that fund, how many of those individuals have you helped that came back to you? If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have made it through.
Several come back and say that, and we oftentimes get quotes from our students, and they come back and they can ask for money additional time. So we have some students who need it maybe twice per year. They can ask once each semester.
And sometimes those folks have turned around and become donors to the fund too, because of its lifespan.
So you gave to them, so they're giving back to help. Well, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. I think that's great.
And I think the beauty of it is, like I said earlier, we all need help from time to time, and it should never be something that alters a life course. And just a little bit of something goes a long way into helping shape somebody's life. And sometimes the donors don't even see the fullest of it. That they get to hear an anecdote or two for the year, but we get to see the students that are impacted every day, and the students are really thankful and they're really grateful. And I think it teaches gratitude, but it also teaches the importance of charity and giving back.
Now, have you ever had anybody come on somebody else's behalf? Because sometimes it's hard to ask for help. So have you ever had somebody say, "Hey, I have somebody who's struggling," and then on their behalf they've come, but then of course you have to talk to them. But having that gap between you and that person, the other person involved, isn't that something?
Yeah, we have a section on the application that asks how they heard about it, and a lot of times it's through their professor or staff member, and I will have professors to contact me and say, hey, I have students who's really in need, maybe their power got turned off or what have you, and then we will reach out to them, I will email them the application, and then I'll also take it a step further and find out what other resources they may need to benefit from. So whether it's the counseling center or maybe some local resources to help them to apply for food stamps. So there's a lot of things we can do.
Now, if there's individuals out there who want to donate to this, who don't go to Concord or live in the community, where can they go to do that?
They can go to concord.edu/gap fund, and all the information's right there. I will say, just to piggyback on what Anna just mentioned, the gateway for this to be helpful for other needs that you may have is not to be understated. It really sometimes is the first conversation about what else do you need to be successful. And I think that's an important part of what the Gap Fund has brought to the table, as well as go a little deeper into students' lives, just to say, hey, let's check in on other fronts too, because it's important to be checked in on.
Sure.
Well, we thank you for your time, man. Yeah. What you're doing is awesome for the university and the kids who go to that university. Like, this is the first time I've ever heard of any type of university that does this type of work, so it's amazing.
It's important. Yep. We care about the students. We want to make sure that they're happy, healthy, and successful. And I think that's the beauty of a small school like Concord, is that you get that one-on-one attention that maybe you won't get at a larger school. It's a good place.
Excellent. Thank you guys for being here. We're glad we could be a part of it with Shape the
I
Podcast.
appreciate it. Thank you.
And if you guys want to reach out, please, it was concord.edu/gap fund.
Correct.
Excellent. Please reach out and help however you can.